4-litre Toyota Supra engine. 24 pounds of boost in this vessel, certainly as he's getting his head around it. 900 horsepower, Jake Wood doing the navigational duties, and this is the man's fourth race meeting, I do believe. So look, if he's anything like his old man, oh geez, he had a look left into that chute, very quick on the steering wheel, could have got himself into big time trouble there, but got out of it. And wow, if he's anything like his old man, we're going to see some quite big stacks. He's gone the wrong way. The boys very happy with their last run in qualifying 3. Were high-fiving themselves all the way back to the pits, but they've overthought that a little bit. Now got to get back onto the rotation proper.
Yeah, no, they won't be happy about that, KB. They've been, that's probably their worst round for the day. They've been sitting pretty through qualifying 1, 2, 3. And, they'll have to be disappointed with this run. Taking them a little bit of time to correct too, but they're back on track now. But, this is disappointing for these boys. Yeah,
Lincoln Automotives there in Palmy North. Now they're back on the rotation proper, so got their head back around at the split. Is well outside where we need that to be. But at least they've found their way back to the rotation proper, so we are going to see a fairly out there time, but this one knifed it in the end. Don't chase it is the advice here for Ruben. Of course, he can't hear us. He's not going to listen to us anyway. He's a young man with a right foot that's very heavy on a throttle that's very responsive.
Of course, we caught up with Ruben last night and wanted to give us a big shout out to Dad for all the support he gets too. So, but he's gone through now. They won't be happy with that at all.
No, that's all right. They're bringing the boat back to the trailer in one piece. That's the aim of the game.
I was just going to say, mate, they've finished that lap there on the right side up, and they're back on the trailer. They're ready to come out for the next one.
Yep, that's all that matters at this stage of the game. So just casting the eyes down onto the launch ramp, trying to work out, there will be Kevin Roberts in the Stinger machine coming out now. The Roberts contracting vessel from Foxton. Grant Gibson from New Plymouth, the sales manager for ADM. The 53 Productions, a sponsor on here. 1,500 plus horsepower in the Nissan V8 twin turbo, 9-inch hydro pump. The hull is a Stinger.
Now this boat goes as fast as my ute, mate, because it's a Nissan. Why do you laugh?
Well, I'm just not too sure where to go from there, to be honest, Slim. I'm sitting there going, not too sure that it might go quicker on a long run, but certainly these super boats, when they really get wound up, 0 to 130 kilometres an hour in under 2 seconds, quicker than a Bugatti Veyron, quicker than a Formula One race car. So Kevin Roberts just gone the wrong way there. So Grant Gibson, geez, that's 2 in a row we've seen in the super boats. They've just had that little bit of a fade, maybe the heat getting to them, a little bit of sunstroke. They're back on rotation proper. No, still haven't sorted it out yet.
Oh, that's very unfortunate for this pair, which of course is not what you're seeing on the big screen. It's not Scott Donald with Nicole Reesby. It is
Kevin Roberts and Grant Gibson.
Thanks, KB. Big splash as they get back. They're still not back on track though. They're finding their way. Oh, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, no, look, they're just not aware that they haven't corrected that rotation. I think they believe they have.
Yeah.
I would regard that as a DNF. They're right off the power now, so they thought they got it right. Our officials here in the timing tower have said, no, you didn't. Oh, no. Oh. Kevin Roberts into the line. Well done to Kevin Roberts, just to get the Stinger brand out there a little bit more, and I think he might have to row home from there.
Well, we might even have to get Paddy Hayden to whip over there with his microphone and see what the noise was.
No, just a duck.
So Kevin Roberts certainly won't be happy about that. Probably put a bit of an issue over the side there in the corporate area. Lack of speakers. We are getting on that ASAP. We are going to take a very short break. No, we're not. We've got Slim here. He's about to impart me some information.
We've sorted the problem. Please leave the speakers alone. If you want to charge your phone, do it in your car. Don't unplug it.
Wow, geez, I tell you what, Paddy, you have done more laps today out of the boat.
That's right.
So, Paddy, actually tell us, mate, jump in here. Why the change, mate? What have you taken the season off for?
It's a long story. A little bit of medical and a little bit of budgetary issues.
As you do, mate. I mean, it's not a cheap exercise owning one of these boats, so I can imagine that. It's hard enough being standing in here with Kavy, let alone out in there with a navigator. Mate, but you are looking well, mate, so you catch up, mate. Keep up the good work. But here we go, Kavy.
Scotty Donald, Nicole Reesby out on track from Featherston, the farmer, and the accountant, respectively. So these guys, look, Scotty Donald, like I said earlier, he really came on song in the latter part of last year. Really, after a lot of years sort of being in about the middle to tail end of the field, really came good towards the end of last year. We're seeing that transition, or the continuation of that form into this season. So fantastic to see that is working so well from this local pair.
Mate, your hands are waving just as much as hers is in the boat, mate. So we're getting some pretty good direction out there as they come through the middle of the course now. Oh, this is going to be a good time. They fly through there. We've got a 51.138. That's going to slot them into P1. What a great run there. They will go back to the trailer thinking, man, we couldn't do any better than that this time, Kavy.
No, great run in qualifying for this pairing. So really happy to see that form from last season just moving right through into this season. That's the confidence builder that this pair really need. When you've got confidence in the package, the speed gets greater, the time gets lower, and then the movement towards podium just increases exponentially.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough time to beat too. 51.138. That's almost our another post 50, and you told us it wouldn't be done, Kavy.
Well, I said that it wasn't going to be done in the Group B, not the Unlimited, because we now have Glenn Head coming out, reigning New Zealand champion in the Unlimited category. He has already gone sub 50 today, a high 49. But knowing Glenn, that would have been just the nice little tickler just to gain the confidence. He will certainly put the foot down a lot more in this round.
Now, if he does get a post that, you've got to shout the pies.
Well, I thought you were on a diet.
Oh, mate, diets are overrated.
Well, clearly, you know, exercise, you said more pies. I'm sure that was what happened. So here we are. Just wonder where Paddy Hayden's gone. We've got him parked over there. We've got a little bit of just waiting for him to jump on board there. No. All right, so Glenn Head and Hayley Todd.
Paddy, if you're listening to us, mate, push that button on the bottom of the microphone.
So can't see any of the Group B boats heading down to the launch ramp. We're just waiting for confirmation to see if we are going to head into our lunch break. So that will be the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to get into the pit and paddock area, go and have a chat to the teams, go and have a chat to the navigators, to the crew chiefs.
Yeah, and get down there and get some autographs and photos, and don't forget, if you've lost your wallet, we will have that at the boat ramp. So get over there and claim it. You do have to describe that wallet to us. Of course, we want to give it back to you so you can...
No, we'll be in the commentary tower for that one.
We'll be in the commentary tower for that one. We've changed our minds.
Well, I don't want to walk all the way over there. I can be right here.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough. But definitely get in amongst it. For any newcomers out there that are looking to get into the sport, get in there and talk to the drivers, get your photo taken. You might even be able to have a look-see in the boat as well, because some of these machines, man, they are fantastic.
Yeah, certainly. Almost a 5 physics, these boats, and Glenn Head and Hayley Todd now coming out in the Altherm Window Systems machine. Altherm Windows to the world. Remember, it was a high 49 from Glenn Head last time. HRE engines. Glenn Head is an engine builder, so got his own engine in the back here, and certainly works diligently. Has pulled this engine apart so many times. Oh, nearly had a bit of a look down the left-hand chute.
Of course, I mentioned before that the new boat that he's got coming, his new engine, 20 kilometres faster than this one, Kavy. So as you can see, folks, on the track, this one's pretty quick. 20 kilometres faster. That's a considerable number.
Oh, it certainly is. And as he came around that left-hander up there, we saw a lot of dirt, big tuft of grass, big divot flying in the air. So running it wide out there was a Glen Head. Certainly a beautifully tuned and turned out boat. So Glen Head and Hayley Todd, will they be able to go that sub 59? That is what they'll be looking for, no doubt about it. And it is, they went slower, 50.262. So Glen Head, Hayley Todd, slower that time out in qualifying 4. We have one more boat before our lunch break, ladies and gentlemen, and that will be Rob and Ange Coley in the Mouth Fresh, the best tasting toothpaste in the world machine, aka Poison Ivy.
I don't know, would you have to be disappointed with that 50.262? I suppose after doing a 49, 1 second slower, you would have to be. But if that was you and me in the boat round there, mate, what do you reckon we would do?
I reckon we would have parked it up into the wall, to be honest with you.
We would have got more further than what John O'Veary did.
Yes,
though.
well, maybe. I don't know. The size of you and I together in a boat, mate, I don't know that these boats have that much displacement, to be fair, even though you have slimmed right down. But, you know, I'm sort of going the opposite way.
No, we'd be fine. We'd be fine, Kobe. I'm sure that we couldn't even sink the Titanic out there, mate, so we'd be okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, we don't need to sink it. It's already at the bottom. Hey, did you know that the Irish have just discovered the Titanic, and they were quite amazed to find that the swimming pool was still full.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Well, wouldn't you? Oh, that's just unbelievable fact, Kobe. Where do you get that information from?
Well, mostly from the back of my head. I think I spent too much time on those silly social media sites that, you know, all these, what are they, memes,
yeah,
whatever.
That's it. But hey, talking about that,
Well,
maybe...
interestingly, just let's cast an eye down here to Rob Coley in the Mouth Fresh machine. The boat came off the trailer, and as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, under the control of the rescue crew as they slowly take that back. So we'll just wait for race control to get back to us and see if we get Rob the opportunity to restart that boat for his qualifying round number 4 run. We know that qualifying 3 had a few problems, so we had to allow that 10-minute break there. So we will get back to you as soon as we know. Now, sorry to interrupt you there, Slim. You're about to impart some wisdom.
No, mate, I was going to say you're starting to dabble in a bit of stand-up comedy, mate.
Oh, yeah, I tell you what, I reckon I would be a lot better sitting down behind the stage without a speaker the way it's been going.
No, mate, look, I've been following you on Facebook there, of course, over in Melbourne there. You're doing a bit of a gig. You had a gig there Thursday night before you come over. Now, this man, international traveller, so he does a bit of stand-up comedy on a Thursday night, gets home about 1 o'clock in the morning, gets up at 3 to get to the airport, and next thing I'm getting a call at 7 o'clock in the morning say, I'll see you Saturday. Mate, that is absolute outstanding commitment.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when I got here I thought, oh geez, I need a little bit of sleep because yeah, it'd been fairly busy in the lead up to this event, and it was certainly a lot of fun. But look, you know, I can say that the jet sprinting's going well better than the comedy at the moment. My comedy's going a little bit like the Titanic, but certainly having a lot of fun with it, and you know, a whole different craft, and you know, different group of people, and yeah, just very interesting thing. But ladies and gentlemen, I will say one thing is that I reckon vegans are vegans because for some people vegetarian is too hard to spell.
Well, we were just told there that Rob was going to give it another crack. Now we're going to give him 10 minutes, but we've just got the signal now. No, she's a no-go.
That's right. So we will go to a lunch break, ladies and gentlemen. That's the opportunity.